SummerSlam weekend. Randy Orton, you get to reignite that feud. How you feel?
Yeah, I feel great, man. It's been a feud that's been a long time coming, and I've been saying it all day. Like, this is the match that I've been wanting to have ever since I became WWE champion. It's full circle, man, because he legitimately, like 100% legitimately, did not want me to be here. You know what I'm saying? So for me to beat him here in the city that he won his first major title in, and at the same pay-per-view in the same city, like, it would mean the world. To let him know that he was wrong.
Can I ask? You told us a story a few months ago before you came to Dublin about how you were stranded in Dublin one time on a Raw tour. Can you tell me what exactly went down there?
Yeah, so the volcano went off. I forget what the name of it was. I think it was in
Poland,
Iceland or Poland or something like that. Yeah, a name that I can't pronounce. But all the volcanic ash went off, and then I was in Dublin for like 3 days, and it was awesome. Like, luckily it's an English-speaking country. I went to the movies, I went to Nando's. Everyone in Dublin was cool. We did like bowling there. Like, it was a little vacation, which we don't get vacations as WWE superstars. So it was awesome, man. Like, yeah, probably one of the better times of my career, which happened like on accident. Like, how are we overseas when a volcano goes off? It's crazy that it even happened.
Did you get to have a Guinness or anything?
What's that?
Did you get to have a Guinness while you were over there?
I went to the Guinness factory too.
Sick.
Yeah, so I'm not like a big beer guy, and Guinness too is like real. You got to be a man to drink Guinness, like just bitter. Like,
yeah,
it was cool to be there in the presence of all that history too.
A bit more serious of a topic, something that's very divisive at the moment with sports teams and UFC fighters, things like this, is when someone wins a big championship, they get invited to the White House, and certain people have not accepted said invitations. If the New Day were invited with all your gold, would you guys accept an invitation?
I don't know. It's tough to say. We'd have to kind of cross that bridge when it came. It's kind of so far out of the box that, but I don't know. We'd have to see. We'd have to see. We are definitely ones to kind of promote positivity. Like, that's not like a fake thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, depending on what the situation was, if it was a situation that we could like promote some positivity, I don't know. Who's to say? But for me to sit here and speculate, I don't know. It would be a bunch of like irrelevant and kind of like inconsequential answers. So,
and tell me a bit about what it was like, that moment in the ring, holding the WWE Championship after everything you've been through. All the struggle. What was it like in the ring in New Jersey?
It was crazy. It was a dream come true. Like, my world came to a screeching halt, and like it was silent in there. My body went numb. Woods and E were in there, two guys who are 100% responsible for me even being in that role.
Yeah.
And for me to share that moment with them was awesome. When I'm sitting there on their shoulders and everybody in the crowd is just on their feet, people crying, emotional.
Yeah.
It was a moment that, all of us went on this journey. This 11-year journey wasn't just me. It was everybody who had been with me this whole time. And then on top of that, my family gets to get in there, And, gosh, just to be able to share that moment with my sons was awesome. So cool to have them be in front of 85,000 people with no nerves, just embracing it and celebrating it. It was awesome, crazy.
How much longer do you see yourself doing this? Because at this point, the motivation must dip a small bit, because you've done it, you got it, you've made it.
You would think that, but I think that I'm like more grateful that this has even happened. Myself, Woods, and E, we are all greedy when it comes to success. You can never have enough of it, So I don't see the wheels stopping at any point in time, anytime soon. Honestly, I haven't even really looked past Randy Orton right now.
Yeah.
I got a big match this Sunday, so really that's really what I'm concentrating on, what I'm focusing on. If the time comes to go and be done, then, it'll come when it comes. I'm not looking forward to it anytime soon.
The Fox move is a big one. This is the last one for me. You, of course, this is mainstream TV, one of the big channels in the US. How important is it for you guys to be representatives for African Americans on this huge stage?
Oh, super duper important. We always talk about how important representation is, which is why it was so important for me to win this championship, to allow for people to see myself in this role, doing great things. It's really important for you to see somebody on television who looks like yourself doing incredible and amazing things. So, we're all looking forward to the partnership with Fox. We want to be on the forefront of all of that. Like I said, we're real greedy when it comes to success.
Yeah.
So we want to be at the forefront of this movement. It's a huge movement, something that we're all really excited to be a part of. And we want to see the New Day's faces all up in Fox. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's going to be great.